Good morning, everyone. Today I decided to go live um, before Bubbles go live for her 6 hours marathon. Okay, so I was like, let me just do this. Yep, so just getting my iPad set up as usual. All right, got it set up. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and wet my brushes and start because she inspired me to do this. So, okay, so let's see, get this brush ready and this one. I'm just wetting the brushes up. So I already prepared my cards like she did. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and dab just tiny bits into this dish. Just tiny bits. Because we don't need that much, okay? Let's see how baby tiny I can do it. All right. So that's the first one. So this is the cobalt blue one. It's going to be first. And that's still too much, you know. I can't even put that back in. When I tried to suck it back, that's what was going to pop out. The next one, I'm going to just do the other way. Let me move this back, bumping into it. Yeah, I was like, oh, I want some swatch cards because every time I go into Home Depot, I always go to the paint section and I just look at uh, the paint in there. And I was like, you know what? I look at the swatches and also bring some home. I bring some home all the time. Now, I don't know if she just put the names on the back of the card or did she put it on the front. If so, I think I went down a little too far on this one, but I do have a line going right here. So that's not bad. I did use all of the blue. I thought I had too much out. I want it to be smooth. So I'm trying to smooth it out as much as possible. So when it dries, it'll look smooth. Okay, so next, let's just clean that one off. So I'm going to keep them in order so that I can make sure that I do them in order. So next I had the ultramarine blue. And I guess that's going to take just as much as the other one. I'm going to use these little whales. And I'm going to use the brush this time to just scoop it on the brush, a little on the brush, and put it in there. So we're doing ultramarine blue next. They look almost the same, huh? Almost the same. Okay, I did that one. Now that one is done. I'm just going to let these dry up. And I'm washing the brush off again. So that was ultramarine blue. Snap that close. And next I have the primary blue. So let's get some of that out. I had this one for a while, so this one isn't close to the top like the other one. All right, so this is the primary blue. Let me get this on the paper. Okay, so you can tell the difference between all the blues, as you can see. Let me see if I can get this going down here without getting more paint. Okay. Mine's not as neat as Bubbles, but I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. Okay, I'm doing the blues and greens. So those are all the blues that I have. And I'm going to do the greens next on this same one. So I'm checking again because I have a... Oh, hold on. I thought I checked real good. I have a Prussian blue hue. Let's do that one. I thought this was a purple. That's why I didn't pick it up. So does it mean purple? That it's a purple? It's a purple blue, a bluish purple? Let me make sure I have a purple. This is my purple. Let's see. I got black. So I'm gonna ask myself a question now. Do I have a purple? Because this says Prussian blue hue. And it looks purple, so that's why I thought it was a purple. Alright, so I'm gonna have to order me a... No, I don't. I had dioxide purple. Alright, so let's leave that out. Let's do this blue right here. Oh, forgot. Don't just try to put it in there. That will be a mistake. Hey, now I told you not to talk about no movies coming out, so keep it respectful, okay? All right, so it's going good. Ooh, this is dark, dark, dark blue. If I want something super dark, this would be lovely blue, wouldn't it? This would be so lovely as a dark blue. All right, so that's my first swatch sheet. Some of the blues are not as intense as the other blues, so this is the cobalt blue. I think I'm gonna put another layer on it so that it can look better. Yeah, I could paint an ocean. So if this was the first one, and this the first one, this the second one. So I picked the second one up. Let's see if that's that one. No, hold on. Okay, this the last one. This is the primary blue. Primary blue. And this is it. Okay, gotta keep up. Can't be looking at the chat. And I'm gonna put it back in its spot. Why it don't look like it? I think I mixed it up. I think I did. It doesn't look, it looked like this one. Yeah, that's what this looks like. Well, I'm gonna do this one over too. Okay. How did this get mixed up? Thought I was putting them in the right spots. Yeah, 2 coats look better. Make it look darker so that I won't have to worry about the streaky lines through it. Okay, now I'm done with that one. So now this one must be the ultramarine. And I tried my best to keep them in order. Okay, so let's get a little bit more of that one. Yeah, that's right. That one is right. I got too much water on here. All right, let me do it. Now that's darker and more pigmented. All right, now I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna go back to the primary blue and do that one. So, and I don't know if I have to do the last one over again. What time is it? Okay, got to keep up because got to be ready for bubbles. Why is everything looking like, oh, that don't belong in there? I don't know. I think it was a lot of water in the brush the first time when I did the colors anyway. So that's why it looked lighter to me. But nevertheless, we're going to keep on pushing through. Because I got them in order now. Yeah, so I'm glad Bubbles did this on her channel. And then I was like, I'm going to do mine too. Then I could pour these out. Oh, some water fell on the board. I could pour these out and look at them and be like, ooh, there's some cute colors to use on whatever I'm going to paint. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. I saw Bubbles trying to put hers back in hers, but her tubes were not like mine. So, yeah, that's the difference right there. Well, I have paint out to do this one again because I have to do the water stain that got on the board. All right, so I'm gonna let this dry and I'm gonna move it over so that I can do the next color, which is the green, and then I'm gonna write the colors on that. So I only have 2 greens, so let's get a card out. I don't want the back of my card. Is that dry? I don't want the back of my card to have paint on it from another color swatch. Let's fan that a little bit. I already pre-drew the lines on the all the swatch cards so that I wouldn't have to do that on here. So I have for the greens I have green deep. Get a little more. So now I know I'm going to put 2 layers of paint on each swatch card because my brush does have water in it, so it's taking away some of the pigment. And let's get some more green out. Now here you go, talking about movies. I do not want to talk about movies. But I'm glad you're watching, giving me a watch. And I told you already, no movies. No movies, okay? All right. Next green is the hooker's green. I know every time I say this, I don't know what my mind thinks of. Hooker's green is a very pretty green. Found out this name has a history, how the uh, green came about, and I still haven't. I never looked again to see the person name that it came from. So now that is pretty. Now I don't have any more greens, but I could have something go on here. Let me see if I have something that 2 can go on the bottom of this. I don't have, because I had 3 yellows. So nope, we're not gonna do that. And I might get another green in the future, and it can go on here. So right now, because I do have another green, but I have 2 hooker greens, and I have um one green deep. So we're gonna leave this green card at that. But first, before I put these up, I'm gonna do another layer of um the green deep rather. I'm getting some of this water out because the water is very lethal, okay? The water will have your color like woo woo woo. So this is making it more opaque with the second layer. Y'all can't wait for the hooker's green second layer. This green right here has turned super pretty, right? Super pretty. Okay, let's get that off. And we're going to do the hooker's green. A second coat of the hooker's green. All right. So let's get a dab of that back out and put it in there. All right, that's cool. So I've done both of the greens. So the first one is the deep green, and the next one is the hooker's green. So I'm gonna put them in order. Let me put y'all back here. Now I have all the blues lined up over here, and they're getting dry. I see that one is a little wet, and this one is a little wet. So we're gonna let that dry up some more so that I can fix those. So let's put this swatch over here too. Now, how many wells do I have left? Let's do some. What do I have here? Well, how many pinks and reds do I have? Let's see. Okay, fluorescent pink. So I think I have, okay, I have two primary reds. They look different though. This one says primary red, rue. Oh, they are different. This one has a, I don't, they have different numbers down here at the bottom. But they say, oh, they don't say the same thing. They are different. This one says primary red, rue, premier, or is this in another language? What y'all tell me what this? Because this seems like, I don't know, both of them. We're gonna put both of them on there, okay? So I'm not even gonna get into that. We're gonna put both of those in there to see what it is. See if it's different. All right. So this is, I have three pinks and I have two reds, but only four swatches a piece can go on a board. So only four things can go on a board. So only four. So I can go ahead and do the red. Here's another red. So I have three reds. Okay, so I can do the red and I can do the pink next. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. Trying to get my live done. We're gonna do reds for right now. All right, so we're gonna do the primary red with the premiere on it, whatever it says. Okay. Okay, y'all. Trying to get it done. It's very pretty. I don't know if I'm gonna put my names on the back or the front. I was trying to leave a little space at the bottom on the front to write it down there. But we shall see what's going to happen. We shall see. Okay, so I did that one. And let's do the next one. This one is the next red. That's similar name. I hope they're not the same. I hope they're not the same. Okay, so let's do this one. They look the same. Why? Okay. I think one is in a different language. Why? Why did y'all do that to me? I mean, it might not be. This one looks a little more intense. This one looks a little more intense. Okay, it's not the same. That's what I'm saying. My brain, that is not the same. Okay. It look, yes, it's different. It's different. Now that I look at it drying up from the top one and this one, it's different. And like I said, I tried to do math neat. I'm not as neat. But as long as it's done. All right, next is oh, no wonder. Okay, so that was not the primary red that was supposed to be the primary red. So that was the first primary red with the Rue Premier on it. And the one I just did was the Candamum red medium hue. Okay, so now I'm back to this other Candamum red. Lord have mercy. Okay. Okay, I tried to put both of them together so that I could tell. All right, because I'm going to have to put the numbers and everything that's on the tube. So this is the one that I had for a while. And the other one I didn't have for a while. All right, so keeping them in order on my table. Like I said, I don't know. No, it's not the same. It is not the same. Thank the Lord still, okay? Okay, they're not the same. Yay. Okay, so now that I know that they totally are not the same, I ain't gonna worry about it no more. Okay, y'all. I ain't gonna worry about it. It was like scary thinking they were the same. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a second coat. All right, let's do a second coat. Put that in there. Their names were kind of too similar, and I was thinking that they were the same, but they're not the same. Thank God. All right, get that. Now I'm going to do this second coat of cadmium red. I don't know if it might be enough on there, on the little swatch thing here, the tray, the color tray. Hmm, pretty cool. And there's a lot of paint still left for the other color, so I'm not going to have to worry about that color. And I need to switch my water out for the before I do the pink, because this water is very murky now. Very murky. Pretty. This one probably would be my go-to red. This one right here. This one right here would be my go-to red. Hey Bubbles, I decided to go live before you went live and do this. Good morning to you too, and happy birthday. So I know you're going live. You're going live at 9, right? Your time, right? I think that'll be 11 my time, right? I think so. Girl, I'm trying to grow up like you and do my my swatches of my paint. And I'm not as neat as you with doing in between the lines, but I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm gonna pour this dirty water out right quick. My bathroom is right by this room. Okay, and then we'll be right back. Okay, I'm right back. See, and I spilled some of this. Oh, 12. Okay, you want 12? Yeah, girl. That what's her name? Luna was on here earlier, and I blocked her for 24 hours. Okay, longer time than you, girl. A longer time than you. All right, so I don't have another one for this. So I have to keep all my swatches lined up. So I did blue and green already. It looks like I might do another coat of green. But I'm going to put the blue over to the side so I can write the names of them. But I have to keep them lined up. I mean, keep them lined up. Okay. So this is the first. Let me put that right there. Okay, so I'm lining it up on my TV stand. All right, so those are off my table. And now, yeah, you have to give yourself time to be woke up, and so you can have energy to do it, because that 6 hours is gonna be epic. And I got up and did a couple of things so that I wouldn't have to do them. I wouldn't have to do them as much work and try to watch your live at the same time. So I did some laundry. I did. I went to the store. Oh, got water on there. I went to the store this morning. Got just a few things so that I can have lunch. Have my lunch the way that I want it. And I was like, I'm going to just make sure that I am going to be able to sit down, drop some comments, kiki, ha ha, whatever, 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 you know. Okay, I'm going to find a spot for this to lay to the side too, with all the paints in order. Where, oh, where am I going to lay it? I think I found the spot. Okay, I found the spot for that one. And now I'm going to do the pink one. The pink color. I don't want none of this paint on the back of this swatch board. Can you see it if I put it over here? Yeah, you can. So I'm going to do pink now and put it right. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, ruined, right? Ruined. I ruined it. Got paint all over my hand. All right, so I'm going to put this one. Be careful this time and don't touch nothing else. So I'm about to do the pinks. So I'm going to do these 3 pinks. And if I get another pink in the future, I will have another pink in the Liquitex. So this is a light pink. This is rose pink. I was trying my best not to mess up anything, but you can only be as perfect as you can be. This pink is really opaque. Or I done dried up a whole lot of water out the brush or something. It's super opaque. Wasn't expecting that. That is this rose pink. I kind of like it. Okay, I kind of like it. All right, so now I'm gonna do the medium magenta, and the other color is a fluorescent pink. So we're gonna have to see what that do. What it do? It's still paint on the brush in the inside of the brush. So I'm just wiggling it around till it gets off. Okay, it's off. I think I did this a whole lot, and that's why it went on opaque, really opaque. And I put more in the well in right here because I thought I was going to have to go over it, but it don't look like I have to go over it, but I am going to go over it so I can use it. So I've been trying to do 2 layers of paint when it's like this, one on each swatch. I might have to get my white pen and line this up so I can put the words in between afterwards. It'll be okay. You know, everything gonna come together just like my bookmarks came together. It was a hot mess, turned into a success last night. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep going on these. And this morning they look absolutely fine. I had to wipe off the excess oil pastel off of it, and when I did that, that was good. So now do this fluorescent pink. Let's see. Uh, oh, by the way, Bubbles, I did get my package that I ordered from you off Kofi. Forgot to tell you that. I did get that. Yes, I got it. Thank you very much. I love everything. I like that little keychain. I'm plopping that on my keychain, baby. Yes, I am. Oh, I never use this. This will make a cute flower, huh? I was like, I never used this yet. It is super vibrant. Fluorescent pink. Is super vibrant. So yeah, so this rose pink at the top is more muted pink, and I love it. I actually love it. I'm going to be using that color on my paintings whenever I do all my stuff. And Bubbles, this is such a great idea to make these swatch cards instead of with the paint, that is. I like the big squares and everything. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that. When I saw you doing it, I knew I was gonna do this. I knew it. Because it's better to see all the paint out of its tube onto paper so that you can get an idea of what it's going to look like, right? So I'm going to go ahead and use this pink, the first pink, the rose pink, and so I can use the paint up that's in the tray right here so that I can use it up. So why not just put another coat on, because it's paint over here. Yeah, I'm gonna use this paint to paint the background on my ATC cards and stuff. I'm gonna use my paint for that. I think I will, because I think that would be such a great idea to use that. It's like a no-brainer, right? Look at the paint, the way the paint looks, and don't get me wrong, I like my oil pastels and stuff. I like all my other new stuff that I got. So I am gonna use all of that, all those things too, but I think I'm going to use the paint mainly for background color because it's so beautiful. So beautiful. And this is the same card stock that I made the ATC cards with. So I see how it's going to look. So that's why I'm going to use it. So let me get this fluorescent pink on here. Oh, and when you deepen the color on the fluorescent pink, it looks even more marvelous. Okay, there you go. That is super pretty, y'all. super pretty. I can't wait to use this on my cards. And then now I know this is making me know now that I'm going to have to put 2 coats on too. So now that I know I'm gonna have to put 2 coats on, it's a no-brainer. This is super cute. Let me find a space for it. Because after everything dries, I'm gonna put the names on my cards. I just want to make sure everything is super dry. Let me see how many yellows I have. I have quite a few yellow things. No, I have 3, but I mean I got quite a few. Now I do have 1 orange. Maybe I put the orange on here with it since I'm not gonna put orange on by itself. And then I have 3 brown colors and I have a black. So 3 brown colors and the black can go on 1 card by itself. We're not gonna swatch white. And then I'll be done after that. So I'm gonna put all 4 of these on one together. So let me wipe some of this paint off. Like I told you, I don't want all this paint on the back side of the other card. Let's just get that off. Whoop, to it. Okay. Okay, so let's get a card. All right, make sure nothing's on it. Now my well is dirty, but I got a plate or something. Because I'm not, I could put them all in here, but I'm not. I touched some paint, and we're not going to have that. Remember I told y'all I don't like messy hands, but lately I've been getting messy hands doing a lot of my artwork. But that's the only way I'm going to be able to do my artwork, right? Okay, I'm going to get the plate out that I use sometimes. And we're going to move this out of the way because it got too much paint on it. And we're going to handle that cleanup later on. Okay, so, all right, let's do the orange. So, this orange is cadmium orange hue. Cadmium orange hue. Oh, maybe I should have. Hold on. I want the whole card to be up some already. I got to readjust some things. All right. Better. Okay. This orange is super pretty too. I hope y'all can see this while I moved it up. Talking about better. Might not even be better. But I think it is. Yeah, I'm sitting up here not using my paint, and this paint is really pretty. So I'm going to do the yellow. So this is yellow oxide. Make sure I get all that orange off of there. We're not trying to mix no colors today. Did you know that Foxy is going live at 10 o'clock today? So I was like, ooh, 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 ooh. There are a lot of people going live today. Now, I think she's an hour ahead of me. So, is that today or tomorrow? I don't know. I had to look at the date and time for her. I got to look at the date and time for my sis, okay? I know I saw something when I turned on the YouTube. All right, this is a nice muted, like, yellow. Not that bright yellow. You want something just muted and not so pow in your face. This is a great yellow for that, okay? Because I like it. All right, the next yellow is going to be cadmium yellow, medium hue. Yeah, I was like, okay, today Friday. Who normally do Friday? Um, is it? No, it's Lori, right? Lori do it at nighttime. I think, yeah, Lori do hers later on at night on Friday. So, yeah, I showed my daughter the stuff I got from you, and she was like, "Is this a keychain?" She said, "That's creative. That is really creative." I said, "Yeah, Bubbles is the bomb, girl. Bubbles know what she doing over there, okay? She got a keychain made." And then when I was telling her your character name, oh, she is live right now. See, that's what I was telling you that um she so she did do it live. Okay, so she is live right now. Because I know if it's 10 o'clock for me, it's 11 o'clock for her. So I don't know. You know, you just can't do everybody, but I try, y'all. But replay. Because I've been trying to get all of my videos out that I wanted to do too. That's why I did some uploads. And then I knew that this was going to be my live video. Because I said I can make one of the things alive. And the other ones could be, I got a little too much water on here. The other things could be uploads. I was like, I can do some uploads. I can do some, this one could be the live, the swatching video, and a post. I posted that I cut all my stuff out so that I can do all my YouTube homework. You know, we got that YouTube homework, right? Got YouTube homework. Oh, Bubbles, I tried to play. I did play The Sims like last night. I played The Sims last night, and I thought I was recording myself, but I wasn't. It recorded the game, me playing it, and then I was like, "Oh my god, oh my god!" So then I was like, "Do I want to do a voiceover?" And on the gaming computer, I never did a voiceover since I got this computer. I knew the prompts to do a voiceover for my uh regular desktop computer that I do have. I still have that. It's just sitting on the floor. It's not sitting on my desk. It works. It's not that it don't work. But it was just like it was too big. I'm gonna put another layer orange on. So I was like, oh, why didn't he record me talking? So I'm gonna do it again later on too. I'm gonna do it again. Cause I don't know if my headphones wasn't on, and that's why it didn't record me talking. Because when I did the Android video, uh, that one did record me talking. So I was like, I don't know what's going on. Oh, I don't need to put no more of this. There's some on the tray. Get some of that water off. Ooh, I'm gonna have to put a white line in between there. I'll be going up too high. I don't know, girl. I'm not neat like you with this. And I'm playing a farm game that my daughter told me about. She got the family pack, um, and she could let other people join the family, and she did. She put me on there because I now have access to lots of games on my iPad from the App Store. So that's something they have on there that you can. Well, you probably already knew. So I'm probably ain't telling you nothing, right? Nothing, right? You probably like, I already knew about that, Mary. Yeah. Yeah, Bubbles. My swatching video didn't have to be broken up into several videos because I only got this one brand that I'ma show unless I do other watercolor paints. So I do got some more acrylic paints that I got from Temu. They are in like little jars, and I probably could do those. Okay, this looks cute. I just got to figure out where I'm gonna lay it at. Cause I got stuff laying everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah. Okay. Let me lay that down and figure out where I'm gonna lay it at. Okay. I figured something out. Okay. I'm swatching fast. Okay, so I figured something out where I can lay this. I got one more set of colors and then I'll be done, girl. Cause you have hold on, I'm away from the I was away. I was away on the other side of the room. You have way more colors than me. So that's why it seems like that. So I'm gonna do everything in the brown family. And then I'm gonna put the black on there with it. And then everything else that's left in my drawer is whites and my backup green, hooker green that's in there. And then girl, and then I'll be done, right? I'll be done. So let me make sure I get this off because I don't want colors from the other swatches to be on the back of the cards. Ooh, yes. Last night when I felt the urge to do all of my cutting out of everything to do this, I was like, just do it and then you'll be happy that you did it. Um, and I am. I'm happy that I did it because it would have been like um, on my mind that I didn't do it and then I just want to get everything off my mind. There's some paint stuck around. Okay, we got that off. All right, so this one is raw sienna. It's in the brown family. That's why I said brown family. Okay. So Amy has a wedding today, her niece's wedding, right? And so we're not going to see Amy really in these streets trying to be on YouTube, and she got to be at a wedding. She said she's going to try. So she don't need to try. Just spend your day doing your happy time with your family. That's what I think. Just spend your happy time with your family. All right, this is a bronze color. Bubbles, did you say that you had mailed the paint too, or you wasn't talking about that? You were just talking about what I ordered. I don't know. I think I got confused the other day. This bronze is fire. Okay, then wait to put the second coat of it on. Oh yeah, you did say it was glossy. Then I'll have to use a medium with it. I did buy a medium for the paint medium right here, the matte medium for Liquitex paint. But that's if I ran across some shiny Liquitex paint that I wanted to dumb down. So with that question, I think it's a question with me saying that, do you think this will work with the paint that you have? Because it is by Liquitex. So I don't know if it'll work with that, with any paint. Because I haven't even used that one yet. So I haven't used that one yet. So I really don't want any glossy paint that I'll have to double work with. If it's a whole set of glossy, because that would be work for me uh that I didn't have to do if everything is matte already. I don't even know why they made this. What did they make that medium for anyway? The one that I have. If none of these paints are like that. These paints are not glossy. Like those Timu ones, the Timu High Create and Relate, the Timu ones that I said that's in the jar are glossy. They have a sheen to them. That's why I don't use them. So maybe not. I'm gonna swatch those too though. I think I will. Like I said, they are in jars. They're not in tubes. They're in jars. Did I say what this is? This is burnt sienna. The first one is raw sienna, and this is burnt sienna. I should have put those together, but I didn't. Too late. Yeah, I could test them out. And this is black. So I guess black, we can see how dark black is. Is it a deep dark black? So it says Mars black. Is this the only black they got? I didn't check, so but we're gonna put black at the bottom so we can see what we're working with when I want to use the black. Like this is what kind of black it is. It's dark. It is dark. Can I move this up a little bit? It's stuck a little bit too. Just a little bit. All right, so get this black on here, and then I can do my second coat of the other colors. It's so quiet in my house. It is so quiet. So all the colors, I still have a little paint of the first one right here. I'm going to see if that's going to be enough to do the second coat up here. Nope, it's not. So let's put some more on there. I be trying to do a little, but too much be coming out sometimes. I might have to get me some backups of a lot of these colors too, because some of these paints I had for a long time already, and I just recently got some new paints this year. And other ones, what I mean by a long time, I mean like I got them last year in 2024, and then this year I got a few more. So that's that. Okay, I got to keep up with my time because I'm gonna have to get off, and this is the last set of colors anyway, because I got to join my other friends' lives today. Whoa, 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 whoa! I'm gonna put a white line back in between these anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna put a white line back in between all of these, all my swatch boards. I'm gonna neaten everything up, and then I'll show everybody everything on the next live because this was fun. Getting my video ideas out that I want to do on my channel has been fun. All right, we'll leave that alone. All right, so let's go to the brown, burnt sienna. I just realized don't none of my stuff say brown. Don't none of them say brown. So I'm gonna have to see, do they have a brown? I'm quite sure they do. I just don't have brown. As you can see, I don't have brown. I got everything that's in the brown family, but I don't have an actual brown. So that's a color that I'm gonna have to get. Oh, it's too much water on the brush. Well, Bubbles, keep your phone on the charger because when I did that 4 hour live, 4.5 hour live, I hooked my phone up to the charger, and so I didn't have no problem with that happening. Mine was hooked up to the charger. Y'all, both of y'all don't keep y'all phone hooked up to the charger. Like right now, my phone is not hooked up to the charger. It's hooked. My other phone is hooked up to the charger, so I'm not going to be on for that long. So that's why I didn't worry about doing it. But now that I talking, I'm about to get off anyway. So here's my charger cord. It is super long, y'all. Y'all see it still going across the screen. It is super long. So it can reach to my phone and stay like that. And I didn't have no problem with it going off. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So um what I was gonna say, Bubbles. So make sure you go to what is it called? Because you got an iPhone, right? Do you have two phones? I got two phones. I got two phones, and I just recently started using my second phone. But you can go into your settings and set it for all day. The do not disturb for all day. All day. Put it on all day. Put it on all day, baby. Put it on all day. And then your second phone, if you got a second phone, I don't know if you got a second phone, could let you know when people are sending you messages and stuff, but you can have the, where it, like my second phone always lights up when somebody's sending me a message or they're doing something while I'm doing the videos. That's why I started hooking up my second phone. So my second phone does not have service, but I can make videos with it. Here it is right here. So let me make sure. All right, I'm going to show you. Okay, it's nothing personal showing on the screen, but I'm going to show you all these notifications that be coming through. So notification after notification after notification after notification after notification. So I still get all my notifications on this phone because it uses the Wi-Fi in my house. So that's why I started using it for that reason. And so it just give me all the notifications, girl. Give me all the notifications. So I'm finished. So I'll be finished, and I need to eat on something, snack on something before you go live, Bubbles. And that's what I'm gonna do, because while I'm watching your live, I'm gonna neaten up these spaces in between here. I'm gonna neaten up the spaces in between, and on the ones that's dried, and so I can be comfortable when I watch you go live. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do. And I do have one more paint up here that I didn't swatch, so it's going to be on one by itself. This is the purple one that I didn't even do because I don't have. Oh, you know what? I could put this purple on that pink board. That's what I'm going to do. The ones with the pinks, I'm going to put this purple one on that one. That's what I'm going to do. I don't have to put a board by itself. Yeah, I thought this was such a great idea when I saw you doing it. When I saw you doing it, girl. So I'm gonna get off because y'all don't need to see me do the purple, put the purple on the pink thing. I just do that one and then eat my food or whatever I'm gonna do so I can be comfortable and doing, watching, get on there with you to see what all you're gonna be doing, because I know gaming, coloring, painting, sketching, whatever you're gonna do, girl. All those things you're gonna be doing. I want to see this marathon, girl. I want to see it. So I'm gonna get off. And I'll see you later in these YouTube streets, okay? Bye, everybody. And happy birthday again. I'm going to say happy birthday when you go live, too, so I don't know why I keep on saying it here. So, yeah, swatches for days. So, before I get off, this is what I want to do. I always want because when I go back and do the, I just need, whoa, look, y'all. I just messed that up. I ain't getting off. Let me fix that. Before I go off, I always do this. I always do, but I got to keep all my paint in the same order. I always want to have my stuff looking right? So I'm going to put all the swatches up here so it won't be looking crazy. All right, the paper is looking crazy. This is looking crazy, so we're going to do this. And we're going to put a clean one up here. Or we don't have to put a clean one up here. We could just use my thing. Okay, let's get that out the way. This is what we're going to do. We're going to lay all of the swatches up here, because this way, the thumbnail could look good when I redo my thumbnail for my when I do my thumbnail. Because after the live, when I go when I go live, what I do is go to my computer and do the, you still can see the water stain, so I'm gonna have to do that blue over too. I go to my computer and do the thumbnail. So I want the thumbnail to look good. So how that look? The thumbnail gonna look good like this, y'all. We're gonna do the thumbnail. Thumbnail. Get the murky water out of the frame. We can put those in there. All right, that's a better thumbnail. All right, y'all. Now I'm about to get off for real, and then I'm gonna put the paper back up here so that I can do it. Okay. So you sub create and relate to Bubble so you can watch it, the marathon. That's good, girl. Watch the marathon. We are gonna have fun on that marathon because she's gonna be doing a lot. Put some of the paint tubes there too. Oh, okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get some of the paint. Okay, gotta keep them in order. So that's the first one. This the first one. This the first one. I got all the first. I can get all the first ones. I don't know. Let's get this out the way. Let's see. I don't know. First. I don't know. I'm trying to get them in. Let's get a pink one. And an orange one or something. A yellow. Get the thumbnail. Okay, that looked better. That's better. Let's thumbs up that one, right? This one is better. All right. So this one is better. Is my camera crooked? How about that? Thank you very much for telling me all of that. All right, so this is going to be the thumbnail. So when people watch the replay, they can see the thumbnail like this. All right, now I'm going to get off, okay? All right. Thank you. Talk to you guys later. See you in a minute.